I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, but this is easily the craziest. If it works out, it'll be the most awesome because it'll either mean I'm a genius or a psychic, but who fucking cares, because life will be perfect for everybody. And if it doesn't work out, then at least I will have got all this annoying talking out. Everybody can go back about their business of having a fucked up life in a fucked up world and waiting for the world to change. And I just don't believe in that. I believe in fucking, if you've got a problem, solve that bitch pronto, because there is some fun to have. And I'm about to show you exactly why. Everything you've ever thought was bullshit might be true. And everything you ever thought was true might be bullshit. And I am about to show you why we're all fucking doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons. We gotta look out for number one, agreed. And what's best for me, as it turns out, is what's best for everybody. I'm certain of it. So one of two things is about to happen. Either world peace and we'll all see angels and we're gonna die anyway, or Armageddon, in which case we're all going and I can hit the water before that happens. So, this is for my kids. Everything is possible. I love you. This is my dream team, and the reason I haven't posted anything on Outliers in the last several days is because I'm shooting a documentary on how I saved the world or either died trying. And this is our documentary filmmaker.
So go? You're gonna tell me?
Yes, just go for it.
Just go for it. Just go for it, boys and girls.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just undo it. I met Dana when she walked into the tea house that I've been running for the last few weekends. And I recognized her when she came through the door. She looked like, man, she just looked like this Spitfire, hair going every which way, red hair, just like flames, hair in flames coming in. And she was my first Wi-Fi customer. It was very exciting for me. And she sat down and started working on a computer. But then we ended up chatting. I left her alone for a while. She looked really intriguing, wondered what she was doing. But then she started talking. And she started talking about Just Undo It. She just started talking about how we're going to take corporations apart and change everything into something else. And I said, well, you need to come back here in this back room where art is done and see what I've been up to. Because she started talking about Nike, and I had been working on a costume for the Trashin' show, which is part of the Cardham local recycling center hoopla every year, the Trash Bash. And I was making 7-foot wide wings out of Nike fabric and reclaiming the goddess Nike. She's anyway. So Dana and I knew we were inextricably connected in some way. This was just no coincidence. So after 4 days of hanging out with Dana in all sorts of manifestations of Dana, big, loud, non-stop talk, wilder hair, and it was quite a ride. And I finally kind of came down, went home, and I've been doing this kind of channeling. Just I write a question down, and then I get something comes to me from somewhere, whether it's from myself, from some other entity, from whatever. I get this thing, boom, 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 comes, and I write it down after I ask the question. So this whole thing that I'm going to read you, it's not too long, and it's basically I'm asking, what the fuck? Who is this woman? And I call it shit or get off the portal potty, because we have this thing about the local sacred mountain here having a portal, a spiritual portal for energies and beings. And anyway, that's a whole other show. So here we go. Here's the first question. Hello, we, our group, we have a group of a bunch of woo-woos like me. We have questions. Indeed you have. Who is Dana? The navigator, way shower, disruptor, Armageddon, taker down, dissembler, unwanted child, the coming. Are we to work with her? You are working with her. What is her specific purpose here in the Nehalem Bay area? Dissembling. What do you mean? The old ways world are being dissembled and reassembled. In other words, the DNA is always there, but the pieces of the puzzle, in this case, can be reassembled in many thousands of ways. What manifestations of human culture are being reassembled, and what is her specific role here in that task? Dana is a mechanic of the highest order, an energetic mechanical engineer. She is changing that which she touches and thinks through, the changer, remaker. Is she okay? Does she need our help? And the reason I ask this is, she was on a pretty wild ride with trying to get out all her information, and I just, it was coming fast and furiously. So anyway, I asked that question. Don't ask a question you already know the answer to. I should say that again. Don't ask a question you already know the answer to, which she had been saying to me over and over in those 4 days. And I've said, yes, of course. Has Dana been reactivated recently? Those of us in the woo-woo community here, we call it popping, or I think it's a Kundalini experience, whatever it is. You're blown wide open, all your jets are on, you're ready to go, you're changing everything. And that's, so I'm asking, and of course they say, again, you know the answer. And I go, so it was, they cut me off. Again, blah, blah, you know the answer. Okay. I know many of the answers, but I question myself because today, after being with her for 4 days and getting a massage, I feel, not from her, from someone else, I feel a return of old fear-based, not that I wouldn't have, but I mean, you got a massage of sorts, really. Actually, it's more like a pummeling, but anyway, I survived it, I'm still here. After being with her for 4 days and getting a massage, I feel a return of old fear-based emotions and wonder what is happening to me. Is she reworking all of us? Yes. I'm assuming that many more change makers are coming here. Yes. Is this place some kind of reverse engineering station? Again, yes. You're cognizant of the energy of the mountain and its ability to energetically transform. It was kicked into high gear by Dana and will now call forth vibrationally to many. Expect great changes to occur. Actually, I said to occur people-wise. And I said, interesting use of words, or land-wise, or just everything. Everything is coalescing now, ahead of schedule. Put on your life jackets, check the oars, practice courage. If you cannot tolerate being in the presence of the changer, you will not be able to tolerate the changes unfolding. So I'm still here, I'm still in your presence. I guess I'm doing okay. Practice embodying higher vibrations with each other. You will have to up the ante now. The mountain is a reverse engineering facility. This is Neahkahnie Mountain here in the Nehalem Bay area. It undoes what has been done. It calls the spiritual warriors. It marks time. It is the countdown to peace. And I asked, in what way can those of us here prepare and make this known? They say, publish this. Oh, here I am. Advertise an adventure in living beyond your wildest dreams. And of course I said, I love it. Truly, a place for getting like minds, the changers, the soul benders. And I mean, it said Tom, because Tom Bender, his last name is Bender, is a local Illuminati
genius.
He's a genius. And I asked him, what is a soul bender? A being that can manipulate the DNA structure by entering the mindsets of humans living in the upper 1/8 of their bodies, in other words, in their brains, and encourage their descent into the rest of the body. All must be grounded to matriculate to the next evolution. Those who are not will re-enter another space-time continuum and will leave this planetary body. All of your circle are on the path of being activated to ride the wave of new energies forming. Be conscious, conscientious, considerate, kind to each other. It doesn't matter how someone looks on the outside. Dana in parentheses, they were talking about. Read the interior process, go beyond your culture's diffident way of judging and isolating the unlikely. And I asked, what steps, actions, etc. are we to take in the physical? Make way, make a way. Invite the way showers. Have assemblages of souls, minds, hearts, love. Bring together, celebrate, discuss, ramp it up. Practice raising the energies to new heights. Advertise the mountain and they will come. Dana's one of those who heard the clarion call, because we've been doing that for a while. Let it be known. And then they made me write this in really large letters here. Crawl out from under your rocks and get busy. All for now. Love and kisses. Star, 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 star. Your sacred clan. And when I told Dana, you know, how they had me sign it, which I'd never done any of channeling before, she said, that's her granny talking. So, Granny, I hope you're here and I hope you're enjoying the wild ride.
So this is the documentary of my documentary. That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. It's the documentary within the documentary.
These poor people are mere bystanders.
Having an anniversary.
Destroying the ambiance.
That's it. Did I not warn you? Camera or no camera, if this guy didn't have a huge camera and a furry microphone.
What I want to know is if that other seat's going to be filled.
Do you guys want to move over?
There is a house in Manzanita. They call out liars in, and it's been the home of many a wild girl geniuses, and we're trying to make up the lyrics as we go. We're making up this shit.
Right now.
As we go, pulling it out of our ass.
We pick the brain. We go insane to come up with these brilliant
I don't know. I'm sure I could write some lyrics to this, given a few minutes, but my hands are...
Or other people to jump in. A permaculture song.
Yeah.
Dude, tonight, okay, Henry, ask him if we can rally